Welcome to my next Big Bang Theory Season 11 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am, a rewatcher, you're watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 14. The title of this episode is called The Separation Triangulation, and this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. We start with Raj, who is finishing up his planetarium show to an audience that includes a very bored Leonard and Howard. Then a beautiful blonde woman comes up to take a selfie with Raj. He kids around with her, telling her that he always does this with beautiful women. He asks the guys if the handsome gentleman enjoyed the show. Leonard tells him to turn off the charm, but Raj says that he can't. Howard shows a cute picture of Hallie in the bathtub, and Leonard doesn't want it, since it's on Howard's phone. If he put it on his phone, it would be a crime. Sheldon has pictures of new equations he has been working on. Raj has a picture of him and Nell, the girl he met at the show, at 2:30 in the morning. He has another date with her tonight. Good job, Raj. Sheldon announces that he has a date with string theory. Amy arrives home and finds Sheldon taking more pictures with his string theory baby. She is happy to see him so excited. Also, she can't find a place to sit since Sheldon has his papers scattered all around. She's about to head to the bedroom until Sheldon tells her that he'll quit for the evening to be respectful of her feelings. She asks him if he is trying empathy, which makes him disappointed because he didn't first think of it. Raj is making omelets. Raj wanted to finish their time together strong, and Nell told him that he didn't have to worry about last night. She finds breakfast delicious and says that her husband never cooked for her. She has been separated from her husband for about 2 weeks. Raj is worried, especially since her husband is a fireman who knows how to use an axe. Nell does not want him to worry about it because he moved out and she moved on. Leonard is testing Penny on side effects of drugs she is selling. Sheldon comes in, says hello, and then disappears down the hallway. The couple hopes that Sheldon remembers that he doesn't live here anymore. Sheldon returns and wants to use his old room in the evenings to do his work without disturbing Amy. Leonard and Penny tell him no to every comment Sheldon makes until they can't deny the fact that they're not going to put a gym in there. Raj is talking to Howard and a bedridden Bernadette as to whether he should date someone who has only been separated for 13 days. He wants to know if he's the good guy in his movie or the bad guy in their movie. Bernadette thinks that he's the weird guy in their movie. Raj wonders how long they would wait to date if they broke up. Howard does not know, but Bernadette is sure that it's 8 days. 2 crying and 6 at the gym. Howard added that she still looked great, so she added 1 more day of crying. Leonard is on the phone with Sheldon, still saying no about renting him the room. Sheldon insists that they wouldn't even know he is there. Then he proves it because he was in the old room all night, so he came out of that room. Penny asks him about his office at work, but Sheldon doesn't want to use that because it is not safe at night because all the raccoons and the grad students walking around like they own the place. Sheldon presents a small agreement for him to use the room and not eat, sleep, or even use the toilet there, and they will get paid. Okay. Raj is trying out various pauses to finish his talk with Howard. A walk with me, pause, through the stars. A man enters looking for Rajesh, and it turns out to be Nell's husband, Oliver, played by Walton Goggins, formerly of The Shield and other various projects. Raj says that he is sorry, which doesn't make Oliver feel any better. He wants Raj to stop seeing her. Raj says fine and gets ready to leave. Tells Oliver until Oliver breaks down. Raj tries to explain that things will get better. He sits down and they start to talk. Leonard and Penny haven't heard a peep from Sheldon. The fact that he isn't annoying worries Leonard because he lived with Sheldon for 10 years. Penny wonders why not driving Leonard crazy is driving him crazy. So, he's not being drove crazy, and yet he wants to be drive crazy. He compares it to Godzilla having Arby's instead of Tokyo. Penny doesn't think that they have an Arby's in Japan. That wasn't his point. He goes to talk to Sheldon, who hopes he wasn't being too loud. Then Sheldon wants to know if Leonard wants him to be a less considerate tenant. Yes, no, what? Leonard goes back to Penny, who did find an Arby's in Okinawa. Raj is telling them Oliver's life story and how he met Nell at the DMV. It was love at first sight. Raj is taking him to House of Pies for dessert. Bernadette suggests that he stop seeing her. Howard is annoyed that Raj went to House of Pies and shared halfies with another man other than himself. Leonard goes over to talk to Amy, who was expecting Sheldon. Leonard can't deal with Sheldon as a calm, rational person. Amy says that he can send him back because she misses him. Unfortunately, she can't ask him to return because he is being so respectful of her. Raj and Nell are making out when he starts to see an image of Oliver talking to him. He can't keep kissing her with Oliver in his head. Raj mentions that he met her husband. First, she thinks that he tried to track him down, but Oliver did the tracking down. She found Oliver possessive and jealous, but Raj found him very comfortable. Raj tells Nell that she wasn't being fair to him and that he said he would go to counseling with her. What? Nell calls him crazier than Oliver. Raj then adds if it doesn't work out, he would still be up to sleeping with her. Either way, she gets herself a fellow, and then Nell looks disgusted and walks away. Leonard presents Sheldon with his rental agreement, and using the 3-day trial period, he wants Sheldon out. Unfortunately, the time period has elapsed, and Sheldon now has the option to continue and presents Leonard with an even longer new rental agreement. Even though the agreement is blank, he challenges Leonard to get a lawyer, and Leonard has to supply him with a lemon-flavored sparkling water. Go get some. Chop, chop. Leonard tells Penny that Sheldon is not leaving and that he has to get him a drink. Penny wants to know why Leonard is smiling, and Leonard's like, well, he feels much better at being annoyed by Sheldon than not. Finally, Oliver shows up at Raj's house and calls him Buddy. He visited Nell, and she is giving him another chance. Raj thinks that is great and wants to go to the House of Pies to celebrate. Oliver wonders if he should call Nell and bring her with, and Raj doesn't want him to, and that's what ends this episode of The Big Bang Theory. So, not the best episode. Stuff didn't make sense in my opinion. I'll score it a 6.8 out of 10. The character of the episode is going to be Raj because he was the focal point for the most part. And then, as many of you know, I rate Penny because Penny is the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory and one of the reasons why I continue watching it. I'm going to give Penny an 8.0 out of 10 in this episode. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory, you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate the episode, and whom would be your character of the episode? If you want to do what I do and rate Penny, you can certainly do that as well. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, and show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.